Each of these units, of course, have their different training and their different selection process that you have to go through, right? But at the end of the day, guys, we're all like toasters. We all toast bread. We move, shoot, communicate, medicate. We get the job done. Right? So you're looking at joining special operations, but you don't know which branch to join, right? You also don't know the difference between the different tier systems, right? Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 and all that jazz. Guys, I honestly didn't know either until well later on in my SF career. Then that's when I started to dig into what the different tiers mean, right? But you don't have to worry about it, guys. I'm here to break down for you what these different tier system means and what that means for you as a candidate looking to join special operations, right? Guys, when you think of tiers, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3, I want you to think of funding, right? Budget. That's all that means, right? That's how I like to look at it. I'm not going to talk about Tier 3 mainly because that's conventional units and I'm mainly focused on the special operations realm, right? As it relates to the Army, your Tier 3 units would be units like the 82nd Airborne and the 101st, right? So your big Army conventional units. So let's say a Tier 1 unit, for example, like Delta Force, they are a lot smaller than, say, a Tier 2 unit like Green Berets, right? There's a lot more Green Berets than there are Delta Force operators. So let's say each unit had a budget of, let's say, $1 million, right? That $1 million will go a lot further over there with Delta Force than it would within the Green Beret Regiment, right? Because you figure within the Green Berets, you got to split that $1 million to outfit every single dude. And if you're doing that behind the fence also, they're going to have more money to buy equipment. They're going to have more money for training. They're going to have more money for TDY. That's how I like to look at tier systems, right? The amount of money that you get and how far that money can go. With all that said, guys, let's dig into the different branches and the units that they have under them, right? We'll start off with the Army. The Army has 3 Tier 2 units, right? It has the Green Berets, it has Ranger Battalion, and then it has Night Stalker, right? And it's not uncommon to find these Tier 2 units working in conjunction with each other, right? Working with each other and supporting each other downrange, right? Each of these units, of course, have their different training and their different selection process that you have to go through, right? But at the end of the day, guys, we're all like toasters. We all toast bread. We move, shoot, communicate, medicate. We get the job done, right? Let's move on to the Air Force, guys. The Air Force has 2 Tier 2 units, and that is going to be your combat controllers, right? And that's also going to be your pararescue men. Now, I know they just added another one to their portfolio of Tier 2 units. I think it's Recon. Correct me in the comment section below, guys, if I misspoke. Now, let's talk about the Navy, guys. The Navy also has 2 Tier 2 units, all right? That's going to be your Navy SEALs and also your boat teams, all right? Then you have the Marine Corps, which only has the MARSOC Raiders, all right? Let me know if Recon is still a thing. Last I heard, they disbanded and everybody kind of jumped ship and became a MARSOC guy, right? So those are all the Tier 2 units, guys. If I miss one, let me know, but those are all the ones that I know of, right? Now, when it comes to Tier 1 elements, guys, similar to the other Tier 2 units, every service has their equivalent of a Tier 1 unit, minus the Marine Corps. They don't have one yet, but I'm sure it's in the works, right? So when it comes to Tier 1 units, guys, similar to Tier 2 units, they all work in conjunction with each other, right? They all work with each other. This segment is brought to you by GreenBeretChronicles.com. At any given time, guys, if you are interested in going to Special Forces Assessment and Selection, go to GreenBeretChronicles.com and check out the prep courses that'll also give you access to the Discord, right? I also have the Body by J workout program over at Green Beret Chronicles, guys, where we work out to look good naked, all right? I have 3 different tiers. One involves me posting my workouts on a daily basis. The second one involves me doing just that in providing supplement feedback. And the third one allows me to custom made a program just for you. All right. While you're on there, guys, make sure you subscribe for the newsletter. That is my way of giving you guys extra content and bringing extra value to you guys. All right. So again, that's greenberetchronicles.com. Let's get back to the episode. So with the Army, guys, the Army itself has 3 Tier 1 units. All right. That's going to be Delta Force. Then you have the ISA, and then you have the recon element out of Ranger Battalion, guys. Those are the 3 Tier 1 units from the Army. Up and ship over to the Navy, guys, they have Dev Group. And then you go over to the Air Force, guys, they have the 24th, which supports Delta Force and also Dev Group when they're downrange doing work, right? So those are the different tiers, guys, Tier 1 and the Tier 2 elements that the DoD has within its portfolio, right? Now, keep in mind, guys, I've been downrange before where I've seen Tier 2 elements working with Tier 1 elements, right? I've also seen a Tier 3 element supporting Tier 2 elements, right? Guys, all the tiers means is the amount of money that you have. It doesn't mean that your skills is any less than a guy that's in a Tier 1 unit or vice versa. It doesn't mean any of that, right? We still move, we still shoot, we still communicate, and we still medicate. We still take it to the enemy. We still win the nation's war, guys. That's all it's about, right? So as you're getting ready to figure out which route you want to go towards special operations, don't even worry about the tier system, right? Like I said, I didn't even know about the tier system till much later on in my SF career. And I was dealing with money. That's how I found out about it, right? That's all that matters, guys, is the amount of money those entities get to go towards their cause. That's all it means, right? If you got any value out of this, like and share the video, guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.